stock two-wheel buggy. You guys are up next in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Mike McFarland, Thomas Andre, and Haas Gulick. Thomas Andre in the lead on a 14-lap 5:01 pace. John in second on a 14-lap 5:13 pace, and Scott on a 13-lap 5:02 pace. And Thomas still with that fastest lap in lap number 1, 18.3. John, fast lap in lap number 4, 19.4. And Scott, 19.5 in lap number 10. And John is 5 seconds off the leader. And we got 20 seconds to go. Why? 10 seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. John, you're done. Thomas, you're done. And waiting for Scott to get done. And everybody's done. Thomas taking the victory. Set an early TQ with 15.518. John coming in second, 14 laps and 5:20, and Scott 14 laps and 5:21. All right, looks like we are in race number 2. Mike McFarland, Thomas, and Haas. All right, we do need our turn marshals from that last race. Let's get him out here, guys. Let's get him out here. We need John, Jensen, CT, and Thomas. Guys, my drivers are ready to go. I do need turn marshals. Come on, bring them out. You're out. You're good. I need one more turn marshal. One more turn marshal. There we go. All the way down the other end. On the other end. All right, guys. This is race number 2 out of 8, round number 1. And everybody is checked in. Drivers ready. Turn marshals are ready. Mike McFarland, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Go. Thomas. And Haas. For some reason, guys, I'm getting no sound. Sorry. And the race is off, guys. Once you guys get a couple laps down, I'll go in the race in order. Hey, Mason. All right, we're coming up on 1 down and 4 to go. Mike McFarland in the lead on an 18-lap 5:01 pace. Haas currently in second on a 17-lap 5:12 pace, and Thomas on a 16-lap 5:16 pace. Mike fast lap is a 16.5. Haas 18.1 and Thomas 18.3. All right, we're coming up on that 2 down and 3 to go. Mike McFarland, last lap around 16.3. Haas last lap around 16.9. And Thomas 21.5. Mike on an 18-lap 5:06 pace. Haas on a 17-lap 5:14 pace. And Thomas on a 16-lap 5:07 pace. Mike McFarland does have the fastest lap in lap number 6. Currently, that was a 16.3. And with 2:30 to go. All right, guys, so we got 1:45 to go in this race. Mike still holding on to that lead. Last lap around 16.8. Haas, last lap around 20 flat. And Thomas, last lap around 17.6. And Novice, you guys are up next in 1 minute and 20 seconds. If you need a transponder, come pull them. All right, guys, 15 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keep going. Mike, you're done. Haas, you're done. And we're just waiting for Thomas. And Thomas, you are done. Everybody's done. Mike McFarland taking the victory and setting early TQ was 17.505. Haas 17.510. And Thomas 16.514. All right, guys, up next is Novice. Race number 4. Yeah, come right. All right, gonna need some volunteer turn marshals for this race. Some volunteers, please. Need a couple volunteers. Need a couple volunteers. I saw people getting transponders, so. All right, we got our turn marshals out there. I do need my drivers. Let's get them checked in, guys. What's the name? All right, let's get him checked in, guys. I need Trip Williams. I need to check in. Come on, guys. Let's get him out here. Tyler, check in. I forgot who was out in this race. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Who was that? Who's that? All right. Let me do this, guys. All right. Get off that white line right over here, please. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right. Trip. Check in across that white line. Okay. Thank you. William, cross the white line. Thank you. I think it was Jerry Patterson. You out there? Cross the white line. Okay. And I think it's what Anthony's out. Right, correct. Okay. All right, guys. Line up behind that white line. Right behind the red truck. For all the new drivers out there, how it works during the mains, what I'm going to do is I'm sorry there's no sound momentarily. Usually there'll be a buzzer that goes off, but we're having some technical difficulties with that. What's going to happen is once I say I'm going to have you go individually, and in the mains we're all going to line up. You guys are going to line up, then you're all going to go at the same time. But first 2 rounds, you're going to go at one by one. So when I call you by name, you go. All right. Let's do this. Race number 3 out of 8. This is the novice class. And Trip Williams, you're going to be going first. So when I say go, you go. All right, everybody. Novice in less than 5. Trip, go. William. Jerry. Tyler. And we are off. Race number 3 out of 8. This is our novice class. So if you're looking to get into RC racing and this is your first time, this is the class that you'd be going into. A lot of excitement. Turn marshals really work hard in these races. Remember, guys, slow is fast. And we are coming up on that 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. And right now, William and Jerry are battling. And Jerry just took the lead. And he currently right now is on a 10-lap 4:13 pace. William on an 8-lap 4-flat pace. Tyler on a 6-lap 4:22 pace. And Trip on a 5-lap 5:49 pace. And we do have an accident back there, and it looks like Hannah is getting him. There we go. We have a car broken down in that back. Is it working or not? Pull it off if it ain't. 2 down, 2 to go. Up next is Pro 2 Stock. Short course. John, Jensen, I'm sorry. Jason, and RC. Remember, guys, don't use the reverse. I forgot to tell you, do not use reverse. And right now, William is still currently your top guy in this race. And we do have an accident in the back, so caution in the back. And we're clear. And William, you do have a fast lap in this race in lap number 4 with 24.7. Jerry, fastest lap in the race in lap number 2, 21.5. Tyler's out. And Trip, you have a fast lap of a 30.1 in lap number 2. Last lap around for William is 25.6, and Jerry 22 flat. 45 seconds to go. $30 seconds. Remember, up next, we're looking for John Jensen, Jason. I think you want to be called CT, right? Remember, drivers, when you are done, please bring me back your transponders immediately. 5 seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keep going. Jerry, you're done. William, you're done. Is everybody done? And everybody is done. Jerry taking the victory and setting early TQ at 8 laps in 4:09. William coming in second with 8 laps for 4:11. And Tripp coming in third, 6 laps in 4:34. All right, race is over, guys. Bring back your transponders immediately and then get on the track to turn marshal. Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, let's get them all. John, I need you to check in. John, check in. Davis, or Jason, I'm sorry, check in. That's what's going on. All right, John, check back in. There we go. Excellent. All right, drivers from that last race. I need one more turn marshal. There was a lot of you guys in there in that last race, so I need one at the other end of the driver stand. All right. All right, guys. Remember, I'm having no audio at the moment. So what we're going to do, this is race number 4 out of 8. This is Pro 2 stock short course. John, you're going to go on the horn. Well, sorry. I'm going to, in less than 5, I'll call you out. John, go. Go, John. All right. Jensen, go. Jason, go. Everybody should go. Yeah, everybody good to go. We're off. All right, guys, we are off. As soon as we so we get a couple laps down, I'll go in the race in order. I keep stubbing my toe on this damn thing. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. We got one down, less than 4 to go. It is right now CT up in the lead. Fast lap in lap number 2, 21.6. Jason, 22.5 lap number 2. And Jensen last lap around, 32.4. Right now, CT on a 13-lap 5:03 pace, and Jason on a 13-lap 5:16 pace. And Jensen looks like she's out. And right now, we are coming up on that 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Oh, she's coming back out. Less than 3 to go. Less than 3 to go. It's still Jason. Last lap around, 20.1. CT, 27.8. Last lap around. And right now, Jason on a 14-lap 5:18 pace and CT on a 13-lap 5:13 pace. And right now we are coming up on that 3 down and 2 to go. Last lap around for Jason is 20. Sorry, guys. Last lap around for Jason was a 22.6. CT last lap around 22.7. Shady last lap. I'm sorry, Jensen last lap around 35.5. Don't worry, guys. Now I'm doing the races. I'm going to change names. We're going to fix this whole thing. We got last names first, and I'll fix it. Don't worry. It's confusing for me, too. All right, guys, we're at that 1 minute mark. 1 minute to go. Something fell. 45 seconds to go, and Jason right now on a 14-lap 5:22 pace. You do have a fast lap in the fastest lap in the race in lap number 5 with a 20.1. CT 23.9 that last lap around. You're on a 13.509 pace. Your fastest lap was lap number 9 with a 21.3, and Jensen 36.7 last lap around. 7 lap 5:15 pace. And your fastest lap was a 30.5 in lap number 4. 15 seconds left. And open two-wheel buggy. You guys are up. Modified buggy. Open two-wheel buggy. Jerome, Mike, McFarland, Mason McCombs, Earl, and Steven. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. And CT last lap around. 21-1. Fastest lap in this race. CT, you're done. Jensen, you're done. And we're just waiting for Jason. And here he comes. Yeah, guys, don't do that. Don't come back around when the race is still going. All right, race is over, guys. Jason, you are done. Set an early TQ with 14 laps in 5:21. CT, 13 laps in 5:03. And Jensen, 7 laps in 5:13. All right, guys, up next is open two-wheel buggy. All right, guys, looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There's Mason. He's out there. Earl, can you check in real quick? Jerome, can you check in, Jerome? All right, that's Jerome. And Mike McFarland. All right, looks like our turn marshals are coming out. Great, excellent. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. Is that an old RC10? I haven't seen one of those in... Wow. Good job. All right, guys. Open two-wheel buggy. Race number 5 out of 8. Jerome, I'm going to call you in less than 5. Jerome. Mike. Mason. Earl. Steven. And we're off. Race number 5 out of 8. And this is a mod buggy or open two-wheel buggy, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really interested in see how the old RC10 with a stick radio. Wow. And we're coming up now on that 1 down and 4 to go. Mason racing McCombs right now in the lead with an 18-lap 5:16 pace. Now Mike McFarland jumped into that front spot, and he does have a fastest lap in this race in lap number 3 so far with a 16.6, currently on an 18-lap 5:16 pace. Earl in second with a 17-lap 5:18 pace. Last lap around was an 18.9. Now Earl up into the lead, and Mike now back up in the lead. Earl in second, Mason in third. So your 1, 2, 3 is right now battling each other for early TQ and the win and end this race. And Jerome in that 4 spot on a 9-lap 5:06 pace. So right now Mike McFarland up in the lead. Last lap around 16.6. Right now he is on a 16-lap 5 flat pace. Earl, last lap around 17.4, and now up into the lead. Back down in second. So your battle right now is between Mike, Earl, and Mason. And right now they are within 1 to 3 seconds behind each other. Mason now jumped up into second. Now he's back down in the third. Mike McFarland, last lap around 16.7. Earl, last lap around 18.8. Mason, last lap around 18 flat. And Jerome, last lap around 21.3. And Steven, last lap around was 25.6. Fastest lap in this race is set by Mason McCombs so far from lap number 5 with a 16.5. Mike McFarland, last lap 19.2. Mason 16.6. Earl 17.8. Jerome 21.3. Mike on a 17-lap 5:12 pace. Mason McCombs on a 17-lap 5:13 pace and only 1 second behind him. And Earl in that third spot on a 16-lap 5:04 pace with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Up next will be race number 6, ready to run sportsman. Scott, Anthony, and Jerry. You guys are up next. If you need transponders, come grab them. And right now we are at 1:10 to go. Racing Mason McCombs. Last lap around was 16.4. And that is the new fastest lap in this race. And currently right now in the lead, followed by Mike McFarland in that second spot. Earl in that third spot. Less than 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute to go. Maybe black 2. Take black 4. And who? What's your name? Anthony. Hold on. Stop. Stop. Ten seconds to go, guys. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you're done. Jerome, you're done. Mason, you're done. Mike, you're done. Earl, you're done. And it looks like everybody is done. Mason McCombs taking that victory and setting early TQ with 17.503. Mike coming in second with 17.508. And Earl third with 16.505. All right, guys, this is Ready to Run Sportsman. This is race number 6 out of 8. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Anthony, can you check in? Let's get Jerry. Jerry, check in. Is that all right? Yep, Jerry. All right. Let's do this one more time. Anthony, check in. All right, that's Anthony. And Jerry, check in. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, looks like we're all ready to rock and roll. All right, guys. Remember, do not use reverse in the race. And I will be calling you off one by one. So, Scott, you are going when I call you in less than 5. Hold on. All right, Scott, you're going to be going when I call you. No, bring it back. Bring it back. I was still little finger happy there, huh? Little. Oh, you can't hear? Oh, air compressor. Gotcha. Yeah, I hear you. All right. So, Scott, I'm going to call you in less than 5. Scott. Anthony. And Jerry. And we're off in Ready to Run Sportsman. Race number 6 out of 8, round number 1. Remember, guys, we have 2 after this. We got 2 races left. You can always go. We'll take about a 15-minute intermission, 20-minute break, 15, 20, 30. It changes second by second. When intermission, remember, go see Heidi in the snack shack. She's down there cooking. Please tip her. She does work on tips and tips only. Hobby shop is open. And Mike is somewhere. 2:40 to go. 2:40 to go. Scott right now in the lead with a 10-lap 420, now a 9-lap 406 pace. Last lap around 29.5. Jerry last lap around 33.9, and Anthony last lap around 41.7. Right now, Scott and Jerry both on a 9-lap pace. Jerry, though, with the fastest lap in this race with a 23.5. That's coming in at lap number 3. Scott, your fast lap was in lap number 1 with a 26-1. You're currently right now are the leader. And right now we are on that 2 down and 2 to go. Up next will be race number 7. That will be independent stock buggy heat 1. And that will be Hannah Montana, Thomas, CT, and Jason. 1:15 to go in this race, and Scott still currently in the lead. Last lap around for him was a 21.3. Jerry, last lap around 24.8. And right now we are now 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. I recommend when you go home, check the feed on the update on YouTube. The conversations that are going on in here right now. It's very interesting. 25 seconds to go, and quit hitting Mason. 10 seconds to go. Turn marshals are working. Mason is hard at work. And the race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Scott, you're done. Keep going. Jerry, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Scott's the only one that's done so far. He's the only. What's going on out there? That's sweet. Good job. All right, Jerry, you're done. All right, race is over, guys. Scott takes victory. Early TQ with 9:4:01. And Jerry finishes with 9 laps in 4:44. All right, guys, we're going to need some our turn marshals once you guys get your cars out in the pits. Oh, yeah, remember, turn on those transponders. Oh, there we go. What happened there? What was going on with that whole kerfuffle? Exactly. Oh. All right, guys, looks like we're all checked in. Need our turn marshals out there. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3. Need one more, minimum, at least one more. Need one more turn marshal. Guys, I need one more turn marshal. All right, who is left? I need some. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you, Haas. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Independent stock buggy, heat number 1. We're all checked in. This is race number 7 out of 8. All right. Remember, guys, there is no horn momentarily, so I'm going to have to call you out individually. Hannah Montana. No, I hadn't get done talking yet. Trigger happy, trigger happy. I'm going to have to talk to Mike about this. All right, Hannah, you are going on the, well, when I call you, in less than 5. Hannah, go. Thomas, go. Mitch. CT. Jason. And we're off. Heat number 1 in independent stock buggy. And as soon as we get a couple laps down and some information here in the system, I will be going into the race order, what your paces are, you know, etc. I am cleaning house, fixing all the mistakes set by the best race announcer in the previous administration. We're going to make NewRedHobbies great again. With 1 minute down, less than 4 to go, it is Thomas right now in the lead, followed by Hannah in second, Mitch in third, Jason in fourth. Right now, Thomas on a 16-lap, 5:10 pace. What is the fastest lap in this race in lap number 2 with a 17.5. Thomas, you had a 17.8 last lap around. Hannah last lap around 20, well, actually 20.5. Your fast lap was a 19.9 in lap number 2. 14 laps in 5:02 is your pace. Jason Davis in third. Last lap around was a 23.6. Your pace is a 13.501. And CT, last lap around 22.1. And right now, currently, you're on a 10-lap 5:08 pace. Your fastest lap was a 22.1. And that was in lap number 3, last lap around. And right now, we have 2 down, less than 3 to go. Thomas in the lead, last lap around 20 flat. Hannah last lap around 23.2, and Jason last lap around 22 flat. And Thomas sets his fastest, he beat his fastest lap. Last lap around was a 17.3. So he's flying. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It is Thomas, Hannah, Jason, and CT. Jason, your last lap around was a 19.7. And Hannah, your last lap around was 18.9. CT, your last lap was a 22.9. 2:15 to go. And Thomas, 17 laps, 5:17 pace. That's what you're on so far. Now down to 5:16, and I heard that. Who was that? Who's broke over there? Someone's broke. And it looks like CT is... One minute and 45 seconds to go. And the next race up is Independent Stock Buggy. Heat number 2. Josh, Jerome, Earl, Haas, and Dondi. And right now is still Thomas in the lead. Last lap around, Thomas 18-1. Hannah last lap around 18-8. Jason last lap around was a 20.5. Thomas on a 16-lap pace, Hannah on a 15-lap pace, and Jason on a 14-lap pace. And we're at the 1 minute mark. And Hannah, last lap around, 18-4. And she did wreck right there. I think we need to let Mike slam it or throw it. "15 seconds to go." "5 seconds." Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Thomas, you're done. Jason, you're done. And Hannah, you are done. Race is over, guys. Thomas taking the victory with 16 laps and 5:07, setting that early TQ. Hannah coming in second, and Jason in third. All right, guys. Oh. Oh. All right, guys, I do need the turn marshals from the last race. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. All right, guys, let's slow them up. Let's slow them up. I'm going to need Jerome to check in. All right. Thank you, Jerome. Earl, I need you to check in. Thank you. And I need Haas to check in. You're not registering, Haas. Let's give Haas 1 second. No, you're not checking in. No. You want to turn? You want a transponder? Huh? Yeah, it's not. It's saying X on your name says, and it says check in. Now you're good. Haas. Just run over one more time, double check, and then we'll go. Good to go. All right, excellent. All right, guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 turn marshals. Looks like everybody's ready to go. All right, this is the last race of round number 1. Independent stock buggy heat number 2. And remember, guys, don't momentarily we don't have audio, so I'm gonna have to call you off. All right, in less than 5, Josh, you're gonna go. I'm gonna call you off. Josh, Jerome, Earl, Haas, and Dundee. And we're off in independent stock buggy heat number 2. As soon as we get some information, remember, Thomas set early TQ in the last race with 16 laps. And right now, all right, looks like Danny in the lead and ahead of the TQ set by Thomas. 17 laps and 5:02, 17:09 with the last lap around. Haas Gulick in that second spot and 10 seconds back off the leader. Last lap around for him was a 17:05. Josh in that third spot, and it looks like Josh is out. So it's going to move up Jerome up into that third spot and Earl up into the fourth spot. And Haas Gulick now up into the lead. 17 laps and 5:10. That is his pace so far. And he currently is ahead of the early TQ. Haas last lap around was a 17:08. The fastest lap in this race is set by Haas in lap number 5 with a 17:03. Hannah behind you. And it's Haas and Danny in that one spot and second spot. And looks like Haas set a new fast lap with a 17:03 that last lap around. Danny, 19:06 last lap. Earl, 22:04. And now Earl back into the fourth spot. Jerome moves up in the third. And Jerome now in the third. 20 flat last lap around. And he's on a 14-lap, 5:03 pace. Earl in that fourth spot. Last lap, 25:04. His pace is a 14-lap and 5:15 pace with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And Danny now up into the lead on a 16-lap, 5:14 pace. Last lap around, 23:2. Haas last lap around, 18 flat. And Jerome last lap around 20.6. And right now we're in the 3 minutes down and 2 minutes to go. $1:45. This is the last race of round number 1. We will be taking a 20-minute intermission. Remember, in the concessions, it's open. Get your food. Take care of Miss Heidi. She does work on tips and tips only. And hobby shop's open. Go get your parts. Say hi to Mike, whatever you want to do. Coming up on that one. Coming up on 1 minute. And it's Haas up in the lead. On a 16-lap pace, Jerome is now in second. Taking that from Danny. 15-lap pace, and Danny in the third spot with a 15-lap pace. And right now we got less than 1 to go. Less than 1 to go. 45 seconds to be exact. It's Haas, Danny, Jerome. And we're down to 3. And Haas Gulick with the fastest lap in this race in lap number 5, coming with a 17.3. His last lap around was 18 flat. And Jerome now moved up into second. Last lap around for him, a 19.5. His fastest lap was 18.9, coming to lap number 12. And Danny, last lap around 20.9. His fastest lap was 17.6, coming to lap number 1 with 5 seconds to go. Race is over. Keep going till I tell you you're done. Keep going. Keep going. Haas, you're done. Jerome, you're done. And Danny, you're done. And at the last second, Danny does take the victory when he crossed that line. 15 laps and 5:12. Haas Gulick coming in second with 15 laps and 5:13. And Jerome coming in third with 15 laps and 5:18. All right, guys, we are now on a 20-minute intermission. Remember, at 3 o'clock, we will start round number 2. See you then. Track is open for practice. And we'll be coming out there with the race results from round number 1.
well, how much are you charging for the back cutter to replace it? He goes,